Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give from the gun. Fighting off the defender. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. He wants it all. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. trying play action. Makes the catch. It's West. It's a running room. Inside. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Inside, touchdown, Red Raiders. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Red Raiders lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Across the 45. There he goes! And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and in those third and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Fires left. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They get to him as he throws. He's got an open man. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He has been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his
split backs here.
Single. White 29. White 29.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd.
Let's go. Right. Single. Ready, 18.
To the air on first down. Rifles it down the middle. Pulls it in down the middle. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Red Raider! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll get this drive started from the 29.
Black 14. Black.
Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Ready.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback.
Single. Blue 85.
Wants to throw. It's Manning. Swings it out to his running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Let's go.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Off play action on 1st down. Caught close to the marker. It's West. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're...
Let's go.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to pass, it's Manning. Hit as he throws. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Makes a connection. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Turning on the Jets. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
This is a very well-executed play, but I love the individual effort by the receiver out in space. He was able to make a guy miss and then advance the football.
Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complimentary.
All right, let's get it. Fight. Let's go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for everyone.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. And the Red Raiders buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Red Raiders backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
This time he's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's West. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw again. Holds it in. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Red Raiders! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle, it's West. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now on the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. The Red Raiders need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Wide open spaces. He's at the 40. Turning it on. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal, and a chance for the defense to get out of this by forcing a field goal try. Dropping back, it's Manning. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They'll go to the counter play. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's West. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And he takes it in for the score. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll give it to the back. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Manning. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Quick spin on the run. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top. He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls in the deep ball. Off and running. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the punishment has been extended.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the route is on. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running,
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
A first down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
The run up the middle, looking for the score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to barge their way in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
How about the offense? The offense goes.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. Direct snap. Find some fresh air. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection in the run game to the boundary, but the defense was there. They're able to corral the back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
On the ground. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. To the ground with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another Big 12 foe, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's West. Powers through. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Running into the open space. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a man. It's Manning. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Manning. A strike downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Wilson. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Now the play fake. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he makes the catch inside the 10.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Red Raiders are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You could just see him here close to the end zone. He's trying to snip his way in. He's so good at finding the creases when they get down tight to the goal line.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to run it in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off-play action on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Manning. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Got it in the middle, it's West. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
The play action fake. Throws into the middle of the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Once he got some room, it was over. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's West. He's loose. Oh, a lot of space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Running free. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Use the play fake, now to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Manning. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous.
Ready? Right. Single. Here we go.
Off play action. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Safe completion on the screen. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of running room, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he...
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets to first. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
And the Red Raiders will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bringing the heat. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Trying play action. Oh, he makes the catch. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Wilson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Manning. Dumps it off in the flats. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Right down the middle. It's caught. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Scanning the field, it's Manning. He's going to take a shot right away. Snags it on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
It's caught. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fit it in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. He's got him wide open. Lots of room to run. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You could see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so much.
There he goes! And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense, and he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Manning. The throw to the outside is complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll run play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And don't get it twisted. A big...
Let's go. Break. Double, double.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Unleashes one deep. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Finds the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gives it on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snatches it on the right. He's loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And some room to work. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys, as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Got the first down and still on his feet. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Might as well give it to him again. It's a seam wide open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Let's go.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Manning. Trying to set up the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Red Raiders have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Trying to find the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders! You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual